OK, takže nás tady, já jsem Michal14 a já vás vítám hry, která se jmenuje Walking Dead. Dneska jsem si pro vás připravil úžasnou hru. Je to první epizoda z této úžasné hry, už to říkám po druhý, úžasná hra. Je to prostě Luxus hra. A je to interaktivní hra, kde si můžete vybrat svůj příběh. Je to od tvůrců Telltale Games. Jsou prostě úžasný, doporučuji vám tuhletu hru. Jinak co vám řekl o téhle hře? Na začátku hrajete za postavu, která se jmenuje líbit. Je to jakoby učitel historie, který jakoby učil na gymnáziu a zavraždil jednoho senátora, který se vyspal s jeho ženou. Abych to tak řekl. A teďka se jakoby objevíme v policejním autě. Protože jsme zabili toho senátora. A jakoby epizoda první nový den, to jakoby hra se dělí na 5 epizod, jakoby u každé her tohle to je skoro. Ok, takže hrajeme za tuhletu postavu a jsme v autě. Víte, jakože ta grafika jako dobrá, no. Jako, tady tohle je dojemná hra, já jsem to hrál. Fakt mi přísný. Ok, takže předpokládám, že jsem to neudělal.
Does it really matter?
Nah, not much. You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the I didn't do it.
No jasný, neudělal jsem to.
Every time?
Every time.
Every time, motherfucker. Není zaměř cíl ve zpětném zrcátku. Ok. No super, sledoval můj případ. To jako není super, no ale... Takže máte svůj názor.
You've got an opinion then?
Wouldn't say that. I go in for that innocent till proven guilty thing. Even considering who they say you killed.
Radio?
Any of that seem important to you?
All of it. That box never shuts up. Sit in this seat and pay too much attention and you'll drive yourself crazy.
Nějaký přijde, jako že to ignoruje, nebo něco takového.
You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
Jsem říkal, že jsme jakoby učitel. Tak jde někam s tou ženou.
You want to know how I see it?
Not really.
Well, too bad. It's my car. You might have the right to remain silent, but it don't mean I got it. Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
Hej, jde fakt někam do háje s tou ženou, ty vole. Jasný.
You'll have to learn to stop worrying about things you can't control.
Helikoptéra.
I'm driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses. And he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where you're sitting.
Jasně, vypni to, to je fakt chytrý tohleto.
Before long, he starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop. That's government property.
A koukej se na
I'm
cestu.
forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
So did he do it?
They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door.
Super.
He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious
Co to je?
if I do say so. This other town...